Welcome back with Screaming with Nick TV. I'm your host Nick, and today we got Mark Lamar Hill holding Melyssa Ford accountable for her actions online on the pod. On today's episode, it seems like this was like Friday's episode, and it would seem like they had cut this part out, which they normally don't. Normally they don't put these type of clips out, but I guess this was one of those clips where it needed to be seen by the community, where Mark holds Melyssa Ford accountable.
But here's the thing, I think it's unfair. Like,
So you think I've been shooting at you? Let me ask you a question. Do you think I shoot at you more than I shoot at Imani?
No.
Do you think I shoot at you more than I shoot at Flip?
I'm not making a
I'm asking. These are just questions.
No.
Okay, so what I want you to consider potentially is that I'm just treating you like everybody else, but when you're in a position of privilege.
Shut up!
But when you're in a position of privilege, getting treated like everybody else feels like mistreatment.
No.
That's what I might say, because I don't make any more jokes about you than I make.
It starts off with Melyssa Ford asking Mark Lamar Hill, does she have an issue with him? Or has she done something to him? Because lately, there's been a lot of tension between the two.
Did I do something to you?
Uh-oh.
No, what are you talking
Let's add a
about?
1v1.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I'm saying like there are conversations where I could say like, yo, blah, 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 and then like, what?
I'm listening.
Yeah.
We want to know if Mel has done something to you.
No, this isn't a negative thing.
But your last few parts.
I'm saying there are conversations where we've had exchanges that we could have had on camera that would be more interesting, but sometimes the audience will be like, are they beefing? Is there a thing? And it's like, no. And we could say that on camera.
Where there'll be Marka ask her a question, and it'll lead to something else she has said on the pod, where she forgot she said it, or she denies that she even said it, and then he leads her back into being held responsible for what she said the last time they had a conversation, like the Steve Harvey situation.
Say that. Hi, Mr. Harvey.
You know what? You've done great things. Steve is coming over here. Steve, I know you're going to come hang out with us. There you go, Steve. I'm going to put Steve right over here because see, Steve.
No,
Steve
I'm
is
really
single now. See?
Yeah, I'm single now, but she is crazy.
Steve, if you had to rate her, Steve, on a scale of 1 to 10, where would we be?
35.
35? Oh, my goodness, Steve.
A 35 easy.
Steve, tell us about you coming back to L.A. and then, Melyssa doing her thing. I mean, we got it all right here at BT.
That's way too fine for me. I'm too old for Melyssa. My days of Melyssa is done.
Can she come on your show and just do like a bit part for you?
She could move in my house, actually. But
I'm moving to LA, Steve.
Are you really?
I am.
You can only get this on TFN.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
You guys.
Yeah. I think I'm up for the challenge.
I bet you are too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing her thing, Steve. Now, Melyssa, you can have Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is one of the preeminent forces here in LA.
Yes.
She says in this clip, that gives off the perception that she is flirty and she is trying to talk to this person, or she's being seductive, or she's doing this and that. And so this might give people that perception that is how she is. But then she obviously gives them a different perception of what she is. So they have a bad experience with her or a bad encounter with her to make them think otherwise about her. So with this being said, Mark has been trying lately to show her, hey, you need to be held accountable for what you are being said and done on this couch. Which a lot of times, a lot of people on the pod try to do that, like Joe has done it.
No, you could have just said Reggie Bush last episode.
What?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, you got us looking stupid.
Yeah, people thought we was covering for you. I didn't know.
Yeah.
No, I knew,
but I'm not going. If she's getting her
she
lies
ain't
off
it,
on air, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
Look
Kim
like
Kardashian.
a fool.
Kim Kardashian. You said you
mad
had no
at you.
idea why Kim Kardashian would be bad.
Oh, that part.
The Reggie Bush.
You knew that. Look,
Mel,
yeah,
she knew.
Mel.
You don't think that's an important piece of information?
You don't think you should share that?
You omit a lot.
Let me tell you.
Ish has done it. Flip has done it. Ice has done it. Then the whole couch has tried to hold her accountable, but they haven't done it in a proper way where it makes her look like, hey, damn, I did say that. Hey, damn, it doesn't look like they're dog piling on her, because most times when they're having conversations with her, that's what's going on. And I can attest to that. But most times they are dog piling her. And so it makes it hard for people to like, damn, well, maybe she's lying, because you are so distracted by the dog piling that they do on this podcast. Versus with Mark, he will ask simple questions. He'll go back to certain points and say, hey, I remember you said this. Hey, I remember you said that. Or even ask the questions like, oh, okay, well then let's go back to this situation. Don't you see how this could look like that? In a perfect sense. She hasn't, none of them has able been done that. And then most times when you see people in the community, you be like, damn, like all this hell, this male hate be unnecessary. Like in this video, I couldn't even like stop to like say, damn, Mel was like, Mel, damn, like why they jumping Mel, this and that. No, I felt like Mark was in the right. Mel be giving this perception like she don't do much, but she be doing a lot. He exposed her for who she is, and Mel be with the bullshit. Just like everybody else on that pod. I like the way that Flip tried to give her some bail.
When somebody has a rapport with somebody,
Yeah.
and they go through a lot up here, they would have the expectations of you to be a little bit more gentle because they're already going through it up here.
Am I
as
not?
a friend? You shoot a little bit.
Okay,
I shoot at everybody.
We got to hit the group chat for this now.
No, you shoot. No, you apply more pressure. I got to be honest. You do apply pressure. You have been applying
more than
pressure.
I did earlier, but maybe it's because I hear more things that I disagree with.
Okay.
But there was no way she could fight that. He tried to give her some type of leeway, which, you know, I'm pretty sure she appreciates that, but she doesn't notice it at the moment in time. And I like the fact that Joe put it out there for the Clippers to react and the reaction channels to react to it. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, I've been seeing a lot of stuff I want to react to, but some of that stuff I'll be like, hey, that ain't my business. I don't want to pocket watch anybody. Like the fact that Joe leaked his own Patreon numbers. I really want to do a reaction towards that, but I was like, hey, it is what it is. But like, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Do y'all think Joe was wrong for putting this out here? Or do y'all love it? The fact that he put out the raw edited version of the pod. Especially that. Like, that was top tier, worth the money to hear that. Mel getting held accountable, man. I felt so bad for Mel. I then it was like, damn, she about to cry. And I'm like, damn, is she gonna quit? But I'm pretty sure she's not gonna quit off that, man. But like, subscribe, let me know, you guys. I've been kind of busy. I'm out here working 2 jobs and trying to drop content at the same time, man. I'm out here working just like a runaway slave, man. Like, subscribe, let me know how y'all feel about this Patreon episode, man. Joe, you did it again, man. That Patreon, I understand why them numbers is what they are, because you are out here working, man. I'll holla at y'all later for the next video. Peace.